Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Jay, MorninAfterKill, and if you take a look at my YouTube channel, it's fairly easy to notice that I haven't been very active on my channel lately. I also haven't been very active with live streaming on Twitch either. And if you're one of the lucky few that got to see last week's Road to 40 upload before I deleted it, then you'll know that I did say that I was taking a step back from the gaming content creation for a minute to collectively get my mind right and my life back in order before I fully commit to YouTubing again. You know, sadly, I did take that video down though because I was pretty vague throughout the video, and a large amount of people started a rumor and were hitting me up on Twitter, and they're like, yo, what happened, man? Why are you quitting? What, are you done with YouTube? And no, man, no, I am not done with YouTube. That is 100% the furthest thing from the truth. But that video was actually more of me wanting to let you guys know that I wanted to branch out of just gaming content, and I also wanted to bring more of an IRL feel to my channel since there wasn't really much happening right now gaming-wise. I mean, we're a month away from E3, which I'm pretty excited about. We're also 6 months away from any real big gaming release, but you know, we have games like Red Dead 2, Anthem, Destiny's September DLC, and possibly even Borderlands 3 on the horizon. So with all that coming, I felt like this summer is the summer where I probably should step back from putting 60 to 70 hours a week into my channel and finally give myself the break that I feel that I need, the break that I rightfully should deserve. I mean, let's face it, right? Outside of YouTube and Twitch, I've been working every single day since I was 10 years old without any real breaks. I went from being a paperboy because, you know, we didn't have a lot of money growing up and I needed to make some money as a younger man. I also worked fast food, retail, and I was a mechanic, and that lasted all the way up until my 5-year everyday upload YouTube streak, and that kind of just snowballed into me becoming a full-time everyday streamer last year for 6 to 8 hours a day. And I've never once taken a vacation in my life. Suffice it to say, I'm fucking exhausted, man. You know, when you take all that into consideration, and then you pile on top of it that last year I fell into a pretty deep depression around this time because I had a moderator of mine that was on stream. He was making some unwanted sexual advances on a few underage female viewers, and I really took that to heart because that's my community that I've fostered, and he was a moderator of my stream, which means he had some sort of authority inside of my community, and I feel bad because, you know, for lack of better words, I exposed a few underage female viewers to somebody that probably would not have come in contact with him if it wasn't for my community, and I felt really fucking shitty about that. And then a few weeks later, I was bit pretty badly by a spider, and I also almost lost my leg up to my shins pretty bad. Like, my leg was swollen so much that it looked like it was gonna swell even more, or if I touch it, like, the skin would have just cracked and blood would have just came gushing through. It was absolutely fucking disgusting. And you wanna see some pretty nasty shit? Yeah, go on Google and look up brown recluse spider bite. If you have a very weak stomach though, don't do it. I was lucky enough to catch it early. The doctors were able to give me some sort of antibiotics and medication, and I was laid up for about 3-4 weeks, and you know, went on top of all the depression and my immobility from the spider bite, I ended up living a pretty unhealthy life for the next 6 to 7 months that followed, and the end result of that is, I'm not very happy with where I am in my life because of it. And I thought that taking some time off would help me pick up the pieces and get things sorted out. And I was right. Turns out I was right, but I was so very wrong about what I was right about. You see, I was worried about picking up the pieces of my life, when in reality, I hadn't even realized how bad the cracks in my life were. It wasn't until last week, when I was just streaming live, hanging out, playing some Fortnite, that I found out how bad it really was. You know, out of nowhere, I started sweating pretty profusely. It felt like I had a cantaloupe in the top of my stomach, just like this huge knot just twisting inside my stomach. I got a little bit lightheaded, and out of nowhere, it just felt like I was being bear hugged by the motherfucking Incredible Hulk. And I honestly thought that I was having a heart attack on live stream. And it scared me so much to the point that if you were there, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, I got like super anxious, and I was just like, I gotta go. I shut my stream down. I got my girlfriend, and I went to the hospital to get checked out, which is like something that I never do. You know, growing up without a lot of money in life, you don't have insurance and things like that. So, you know, we're taught that the only time we go to the doctors is when it's a last resort, because you're gonna have to pay out of pocket for that shit. Like, legit, the only time I ever go to the doctors is when I'm bleeding so much that I can't stop it, or I feel like I might die. Last week, I really felt like I might have died. I went to the doctors, I went to the emergency room. I spent 6 hours in the emergency room. They took like 10 vials of blood. They did an EKG. The doctor came back, told me that my blood work and my EKG was fine. However, he did see something that there might possibly be a blood clot in my lung. So I went and got a chest and a head CT. And thankfully, everything came back astoundingly healthy. A clean bill of health, which is surprising because, like I said, after last year's depression, being immobile for 3 to 4 weeks with the spider bite, and then also, you know, the depression carrying on for another 6 to 7 months, I was surprised that after gaining some weight last year, one of my biggest worries is that my low blood sugar, you know, I'm hypoglycemic. I was worried that it might have progressed into diabetes, or at least a pre-diabetic condition. But no, thankfully, everything came back normal, except for high blood pressure readings, which were attributed to what evidently became my very first panic attack in life. Go fucking figure, right? Like, I'm that guy, the guy who finally takes time off of work and has a fucking panic attack trying to relax. And it's funny though, because like I said earlier, that I wanted to pick up the pieces of my life and get things sorted out. But in reality, the stress and the busyness of my everyday life were literally the only thing holding me together. And once my mind didn't have something to keep it occupied, and I let go of that, boom, I fell apart, man. I crumbled like a building being demolished. Now this week, yeah, I've been working on trying to pick up those pieces, and it's tough, you know. Every day it weighs in the back of my head. I wake up and I'm like, is this the day I'm gonna have another panic attack? What am I gonna do if I do? Should I be medicated? Do I need to follow up with my primary care physician? Do I need a prescription for Xanax or something like that? Like, all these thoughts racing through my head, coupled with the fact that taking any time off from being a content creator online can be a death sentence for a channel. You take all those factors and you put them together, it's definitely not conducive towards a healthy mental well-being for goddamn show. And it's hard to sit here and say, goddamn, 7 years of hard work building a channel can all go down the drain because of this. But you know, if that's the way that it has to be, if I have to lose a portion of my fan base because I need to focus on my life, my health, my mental well-being, so be it, man. It's a risk that I have to be willing to take. Because if I don't, then who knows what type of wear and tear this stress can take on me in the future. As of right now, I have a clean bill of health from my doctor, and I'm back on my healthy living diet that I was before this, and right now I'm 10 pounds down, and hopefully once this goddamn allergy season is over, I can get back to the gym and let loose some of this stress through exercise. So, those of you guys that you watched last week's Road to 30, I apologize that I was so vague in what I actually meant for the future of me and my channel going forward. I honestly never meant for you guys to think that I was gonna quit YouTube or that I'm disillusioned with content creator at all. It's nothing like that. I love you guys. I love my channel. I love making videos for you guys. It's just, I need to focus more on me, my life, and what makes me happy. So, even though I will continue to post Borderlands 3 news and information videos, I'll also be mixing in other videos along the way. More videos that are more passion project oriented to me. Some of you guys might enjoy it, some of you guys might, but in the end, these are going to be the type of videos that I want to post, videos that make me happy to make, whether it's gaming or IRL related content. I just want you guys to know that I'm not going anywhere, but I'm also, I'm tired of trying to force content to fit the mold of what people come to expect of me as a content creator. I'm just gonna enjoy being me and enjoying my life. That way, once all the confirmed news, information, and game releases do finally hit, Mac's not a burned out mess like I am today, sitting here in front of you guys. So, my name is Jay, MorninAfterKill. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. If you leave a thumb up on a video, I'd highly appreciate it, because it gives me motivation to make more videos for y'all motherfuckers that watch my motherfucking videos. This is usually the part of the video where I tell you guys to leave a question or a comment, or, you know, what do you guys think in the comment section down below. But today, I just want to say thank you for hanging in there with me, being patient, and this summer we're gonna be doing things a little bit differently. But once all the games come back, trust me, the old Mac will be back, ready to attack. Bars, son. Bars. So, my name's Jay. We're MorninAfterKill. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna see y'all motherfuckers later.